1 second.
Oh yeah. We got to show these. She put some time and effort to these. Look at the craft right there.
Little witch's feet. How cute! Oh, look
shit!
At
The witch's feet just fell. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah. Poka's keeping
But yeah,
it.
go ahead and comment trick or treat on the live, and
She even got her Halloween gear on too. You know what I'm saying?
I came festive.
Yeah, festive. But no, but we're gonna let you know how to tap in with all the custom jewelry she's making as well. But these are a special for Halloween. Make sure you guys tap in. We'll let you know how you could win. We got another dope lineup, man. As always, non-Flaco's in the building, man. The homies Destruct and EQ. They've been working together a long time. We're going to get into it, the whole project and everything. And also Marlon D is here.
Yeah.
He had to arrive via helicopter because he lives far. He lives far away. he got past the traffic, took his helicopter. Just kidding. But we're going to get into a new video real fast. We'll be right back. Chop it up. Me and Poka. We also got a couple announcements and stuff like that, and then we'll get into the interview. So what we got? What's the video?
Is that new Zenaloa?
Yeah, the new Zenaloa, Benji Gill.
Yeah.
This is new project. It's like half Spanish, half English. Dope, man. So check it out. He's repping where he's from. It's called Benji Gill Zenaloa, Unity Project representative.
Definitely.
Let's go.
Una chela pa' la cruda, pisteo alcohol hasta que me peguen las agruras. No lo sudas, don't get violent but I'll probably spit at juras. I'll get the props that I deserve so no lo dudas. Naranjero, Orange County, what I'm reppin'. A charo and a tomatero coming from the section. Zenaloa and myself so learn a lesson. Bar spitting Mexicans, you know we get the testing. Una espada doble filo, protects me from the enemies and all the fake amigos. Fake smiles and fake claps, yeah we don't need those. All the traicioneros le dedico unos corridos. Paz y feria lo que ocupo en mi vida. El respeto me lo gano con carisma. Born to win, I'm next, so make a fila. And the bar that we setting coming high, so ponte pilas.
Aquí seguimos bateando, cada día progresando. Gracias a Dios por lo que me ha dado. Y nunca me verán abajo, pues todo yo me lo he figurado. Sin agallas no hay gloria, ya está comprobado.
Culiacán y Orange County, tomatero y serafín. Campeón de los dos sitios como lo hizo Benjamín. But I don't really care for trophies, I don't even keep them clean. I'm just focused on the legacy I'm leaving with my team. Aquí va otra propuesta con el verbo malandrín. Para darles una muestra, me la pelan bien machín. Aquí con mi obra maestra, con el dope boy on the scene. It's not what you'd expected, everything's not what it seems. No se vayan con la finta de lo que ven en Insta. Grams that I burn con mi leño full of green stuff. Some understand, some don't get what I think of. That's where I draw the line, con la tinta se pinta. Aquí con la gorra guinda, el compa de culichi. With every verse I drop, it's just getting harder to reach me. Bajita la mano the way I'm moving discreetly. And move with the culture so nobody can defeat me.
Aquí seguimos bateando, cada día progresando. Gracias a Dios por lo que me ha dado. Y nunca me verán abajo, pues todo yo me lo he figurado. Sin agallas no hay gloria, ya está comprobado.
Un gran saludo a toda la afición de los Angels con quien ganaré la Serie Mundial en 2002 y obvio a la Nación Guinda, a toda la afición de Tomateros, 100% Tomateros. Saludos y arriba Culiacán.
chela pa' la cruda. Pisteo alcohol hasta que me peguen las agruras. No lo sudas, don't get violent, but I'll probably spit at Judas. I'll get the props that I deserve, so no lo dudas. Naranjero, Orange County, what I'm reppin'. A charo and a tomatero coming from the section. Sinaloa and myself, so learn a lesson. Bar spitting Mexicans, you know we get the testing. Una espada doble filo protects me from the enemies and all the fake amigos. Fake smiles and fake caps, yeah, we don't need those. All the traicioneros le dedico unos corridos. Paz y feria lo que ocupo en mi vida. El respeto me lo gano con carisma. Born to win, I'm next, so make a fila. And the bar that we set ain't coming high, so ponte pilas.
Aquí seguimos bateando, cada día progresando. Gracias a Dios por lo que me ha dado. Y nunca me verán abajo, pues todo yo me lo he figurado. Sin agallas no hay gloria, ya está comprobado.
Culiacán y Orange County, tomatero y serafín. Campeón de los dos sitios como lo hizo Benjamín. But I don't really care for trophies, I don't even keep them clean. I'm just focused on the legacy, I'm leaving with my team. Aquí va otra propuesta con el verbo malandrín. Para darles una muestra, me la pelan bien machín. Aquí con mi obra maestra, con el dope boy on the scene. It's not what you'd expected, everything's not what it seems. No se vayan con la finta de lo que ven en Insta. Grams that I burn con mi leño full of green stuff. Some understand, some don't get what I think of. That's where I draw the line, con la tinta se pinta. Aquí con la gorra guinda, el compa de culichi. With every verse I drop, it's just getting harder to reach me. Bajita la mano the way I'm moving discreetly. And move with the culture so nobody can defeat me.
Aquí seguimos bateando, cada día progresando. Gracias a Dios por lo que me ha dado. Y nunca me verán abajo, pues todo yo me lo he figurado. Sin agallas no hay gloria, ya está comprobado.
Un gran saludo a toda la afición de los Angels con quien ganaré la Serie Mundial en 2002 y obvio a la Nación Guinda, a toda la afición de Tomateros, 100% Tomateros. Saludos y arriba Culiacán.
Una chela pa' la cruda. Pisteo alcohol hasta que me peguen las agruras. No lo sudas, don't get violent, but I'll probably spit at Judas. I'll get the props that I deserve, so no lo dudas. Naranjero, Orange County, what I'm reppin'. A charo and a tomatero coming from the section. Sinaloa and myself, so learn a lesson. Bar spitting Mexicans, you know we get the testing. Una espada doble filo protects me from the enemies and all the fake amigos. Fake smiles and fake caps, yeah, we don't need those. All the traicioneros le dedico unos corridos. Paz y feria lo que ocupo en mi vida. El respeto me lo gano con carisma. Born to win, I'm next, so make a fila. And the bar that we set ain't coming high, so ponte pilas.
Aquí seguimos bateando, cada día progresando. Gracias a Dios por lo que me ha dado. Y nunca me verán abajo, pues todo yo me lo he figurado. Sin agallas no hay gloria, ya está comprobado.
Culiacán y Orange County, tomatero y serafín. Campeón de los dos sitios como lo hizo Benjamín. But I don't really care for trophies, I don't even keep them clean. I'm just focused on the legacy, I'm leaving with my team. Aquí va otra propuesta con el verbo malandrín. Para darles una muestra, me la pelan bien machín. Aquí con mi obra maestra, con el dope boy on the scene. It's not what you...
Oh shit, we're on. We're here, man. Me and Poka repping real hard right here, man. B-side show. We're here every Monday night. We got the livest artists coming through. We're still figuring a couple things out, but we always keep it rolling, man. We got some dope stuff to talk about. And speaking of that, Poka, let's talk about what you've been up to, because you've been busy
Oh man,
too.
yeah, just working and stuff. I got a few shows coming up, and just working on a few collabs. So be on the lookout for that. I just got done doing some stuff with Disease 84 and Edward from Weapons of the Masses, and that's been a long time coming. So I'm excited for that. And
Yeah, music on the way too. And then besides,
English.
you've been putting your craft work together too.
Oh yeah.
Let me make sure we're good. All right, there we go.
All right,
Yeah, you've been putting your stuff together too with
Yeah,
the jewelry.
absolutely.
It's real dope.
Yeah, it's a whole community actually. I haven't been on Instagram too much. All the beaters I've been following, they're on TikTok now. So I'm like, follow my TikTok. I'm like,
What is it? Same thing?
well, yeah, it's just more like live interactions. You know what I mean? Like you can find like the community. Like I get a lot of my stuff, like my cabs and a lot of my beadwork tools from other indigenous artists. So like I'm like, it's all like the money, you know, like we're all helping each other and stuff like that. So like I like to
That's
tap
right.
into their lives and like we'll just be beating.
Each one teach
Yeah.
one.
It's just pretty cool. And I was like, so it's like more, for some reason it feels like more like realer like connections for some reason. Like if you get it, if you're on TikTok, then you get it. If you don't, like, you know what I mean? I never
But
thought I'd get it.
either way, like follow what she's doing. She got some dope jewelry, you know, with real meaning behind it and made, you know, from the soul. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, thank you.
What's the links and stuff?
Oh yeah, my link is in my bio and it's under traditional ribbons page, or you can get at me directly from my Poka One page. A lot of custom ideas, so you know, let's bring your ideas to life. Just, you know, native made.
yeah, real talk, man. And that's like you said, supporting each other, and we always want to represent that independent work for reals. We got stuff going on here too as well. The shop, 130 Shoppers Lane in Covina.
Yeah, come on
Make sure you
down.
guys check it out. We got Cuff'em clothing in here. We got some more B-side stuff coming, some hats and some buckets and all that coming, I think the end of this week. And then we'll have some female stuff finally. We've been waiting on that, but we got some female stuff coming as well.
Rep your team.
Yeah, and also, speaking of indigenous, you know, we got a new interview in with Crystal Lightning on the Rabbit
Yes,
Season
I caught
podcast.
that. That was a good one. Shout out Crystal Lightning.
She's doing a lot of big stuff. They're out there in Canada right now, but they're making their rounds, doing stuff, different tours and all that. So catch that. We're gonna be posting it and promoting it. You'll see though. It's a dope interview, and we got more coming. We're gonna record another one this week. Speaking of that, keep checking out. We got a lot of dope interviews in the can already that we've done over the years. But our 12-year anniversary is coming up in I think it's 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks or whatever it is. But pretty crazy. It's gonna be our 12-year anniversary doing this platform. For the livest artists that are out there doing their thing and promoting new projects. So it's pretty cool. So we'll be right back. We're going to play one more video, and then we'll come back with our first interview. And shout out Funko Cholos in the building as well, man, doing their thing. Repping with us, man. And you'll catch him at any convention near you, and he's got some exclusive stuff. We'll talk to him as well. So
yeah.
Be right back.
And
B-side.
don't forget, comment trick or treat on the live right now to be entered in a giveaway.
Yes. Get you some
Just
bead work. Let's go.
Trenches trying to make it out. Others on a sentence, they wanna come out. Don't do this for clout. Deep off in them trenches, trying to make it out. Got brothers on a sentence, they wanna come out. Keep the gang out your mouth, we don't do this for clout. Know they love it when they hear them down, down and out. Deep off in them trenches, trying to make it out. Got brothers on a sentence, they wanna come out. Keep the gang out your mouth, we don't do this for clout. Know they love it when they hear them down, down and out.
Alligators, lions, tigers, and bears. You know I can never be scared. Coming from the projects where them niggas hit licks. Make sure you pull out the thing with the stick. Flick, flick, flick. Kick, boom, damn. Tear up the whole damn room. We be rockin' blue, we be rockin' two, we be rockin' blue. After that, you be scared like Scooby-Doo. Now you be hiding. My young niggas front seat, you know they be riding. How you stuck like Gilligan? 4-wheelers popping out, you know they be willing. Flick for flick, lick for lick. style to take your pictures, bitch. How you in the back sucking dick? Fuck you talking about? Is you loving this?
Deep off in them trenches, tryna make it out. Got brothers on the sentence, they wanna come out. Keep the gang out your mouth, we don't do this for clout. Know they love it when they hear them down, down and out. Deep off in them trenches, tryna make it out. Got brothers on the sentence, they wanna come out. Keep the gang out your mouth, we don't do this for clout. Know they love it when they hear them down, down and out. We don't do this for clout, we'll run your ass down. Fuck is you saying? Leave your ass hanging, yeah. This is the section, nigga. Living past 20 is a blessing. Used to stay next to the reverend. Come off for Braden. Come from them datings. Used to rock King Griffey's and Gary Payton's. No plans of changing. Had little patience. Now this is pure greatness. Baby step up in the room dressed as a waitress. Made her left up in his room. Now she speaking Spanglish. Now she speaking Spanglish. You don't know it. We gon' let it all flow, even though I'm anxious. Seem like yesterday was fighting, but we flipped the table. Now we got our kids right, this is what it's made for. When it come to that money, ain't no place we can't go. Deep off in them trenches, tryna make it out. Got brothers on the sentence, they wanna come out. Keep the gang out your mouth, we don't do this for clout. Know they love it when they hear them down, down and out. Deep off in them trenches, tryna make it out. Got brothers on the sentence, they wanna come out. Keep the gang out your mouth, we don't do this for clout. Know they love it when they hear them down, down and out.
Check.
We're back. We'll make sure we get all these mics hooked up correctly in a second, man. But you know, that's been the theme of the evening. We're gonna get through it though. We got our first guest in the building. You guys got it? Let me see. You got them, Shaye?
Yeah, they're pretty low. Yeah.
Check.
Yeah, it's
They're
on.
on there.
It's on.
We're good.
Check it.
Oh. Yeah. There we go.
There we go.
Now we're on.
Check.
This is
Uno,
our
dos, tres.
first guest of the evening. No stranger to the spot, though. They've been here before. And it's cool because you guys been working together for a cool minute. But go ahead and introduce yourselves in the group, man. Go ahead.
What's good, man? Best you never heard. Destruct, LA all day. Who is this?
I go by EQ, Ashtray of LA. Damn, it's been 12 years.
Non Flaco for short. It's been too long.
Yeah, it's been, well, since we started the show, you know, and we've seen you guys here and there at different shows and all that stuff. But it's crazy because the newest project, like you guys been working together for a long ass time, right? Like originally.
Actually, our newest album, probably 12 years old.
13 years old, man. We've been slow roasting, cooking this shit for a cool minute.
This is one of the marination processes.
Very
right?
true.
Yeah.
Very true. But you know, quality takes patience, and this is a true testament of how you know you're making something timeless. That even though it's 13 years old to us, it's still brand new to the world, and it still bumps just as dope today. You know what I mean? So
That's right.
Yeah, at least it's not annoying like a teenager, you know what I mean? But
But with I see a lot of the you guys are always like putting stuff out in the meantime, so it probably doesn't even seem like it's been that long, right?
very true. Me and EQ both recently released a couple solo projects, so we keep feeding the people. But this was one that was real special to us just because we've been working on it for so long, and you know, we've lost a lot of our close homies and people through these years. So it's like, you know what, man, tomorrow's not promised. We owe it to ourselves and to our true fans that followed us to complete this trilogy that we built together as homies in this little, you know, cool little non-Flaco project. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
And I think that goes to say, just let me give a shout out to MC Deucer, R.I.P. And
R.I.P.
I actually think
Goose
I
and Gaja
heard
forever.
your name through him. Like he put me like on, you know what I mean? Like with a lot of music, like
Blessings.
coming from like Load and whatnot, especially
Yeah.
from the 626.
Oh yeah, man.
Blessings, man.
Yeah, and it's crazy, like whether it's super close to home, like in your same area code or not, it feels all, I mean, it's still all fam, like a hip-hop family. And when we lose some of these people and their contribution, and then you realize you're not going to see them like at the next show or whatever, like it's crazy, man, you know what I mean? But
it's a trip. Like right now, he still owes me like three tacos from Katie Jakes and shit.
You can't let that
I
go,
thought
huh,
you
bro?
were gonna
He
say
won't let that
owes
go.
me money for beats.
That too.
No, but I mean, it's a trip, you know. R.I.P. Deuce, Gaja, Post, you know, so many people. Like it's just, I tell my wife like sometimes I'm just like you get desensitized to the point where you're like, fuck, who's next, you know?
Yeah. You know, and that's the thing too. I hope you know, we can all not wait till it's too late to give someone their flowers. Like, you know, people been kind of talking about it a little more lately, but it sometimes seems like, well, you've been wanting to say something to somebody, and then when it's too late, like you can't tell them no more yourself. Like,
Exactly, bro. And that's one thing I wanted to make sure and get across to my peoples, you know, for this project, because you know, I've been working with this brother here since 2005, and I say it all the time. I look at EQ like the Dr. Dre of the underground. I don't know anyone else that is as talented from his engineering skills to his production to his MCing, and this project showcases all of those talents, you know what I mean, and reminds people like, hey man, this guy's really put in the work. So I wanted to make sure my boy got his flowers while he's still here, and making sure I step my game up just as much.
Well, you know, and here's the thing though, but you've said that same statement before on here when EQ wasn't here, when you come to do interviews.
Shit.
He said, just so you know, man, this dude's has said that thing.
We don't fake the funk.
Yeah.
Or the Funko Cholos.
Yeah.
Shout out to Stu. You know what I'm saying?
Funko Cholos at the building, man.
Ya sabes.
So the new project, man, how many tracks and all that, man, on there, man? Let's talk about the joint.
Talk about it, Doc.
Well, there's 16, right?
16.
I'm sorry.
Quinceañera style, yeah.
You know, when you're engineering a bunch of different albums, you forget how many tracks are on what. But there's 16 tracks. I produced about 7 of them. And then it's also a collective of like a lot of relationships that like bridges that were built, you know, from different aspects of our career, really. Like I remember picking up the beat from Exile. I remember
we were at his crib.
Yeah, we were at his
He
crib.
gave us a couple beats to pick. So that's the video that we brought. Shout out to Exile and Reef the Lost Cause from the Jedi Mind Tricks family who killed the verse, and Exile for killing the beat. You know what I mean?
And then like just certain other things too. Like I remember Planet Asia renting a car to get to my house so that he can record the verse, or you know, like just a bunch of like,
yeah, man,
like just random thoughts of like the entire album.
Yeah,
like,
the little things that make it like
absolutely.
make that.
And everybody brought their A game, you know, from Planet Asia to Exile to Reef to shout out to King Magnetic, shout out to Johaz from Dag Savage, shout out to, you remember Live Radio, Rabbit?
Yeah.
Shout out to Live. We got the last live radio collab. So shout out to Jugga and to Laid Law, you know, who blessed us on the last live radio collab. So it's definitely a family affair that went into this project, man, for sure.
That's real, man. And from, you know, working together for so long, to this project needed to see, like you said, man, this project needed to be out there and
age like fine wine, bro.
Oh,
you know
and but that's the thing. There's a lot of tracks out there that come out. And people hear like, damn, this is dope, and it goes with the times and everything. They don't know that they probably that could have recorded that like 3-4 years ago. But things go full circle, man. And
dude, Prodigy from Mobb Deep just came out with his second posthumous release, and there's this joint with Primo that's fucking amazing. That's like, damn, it sounds like they made it yesterday, but who knows how long ago this was made before he passed. You know what I mean? So
and still relevant.
Still relevant.
Yeah.
And like exactly, I love the fact that even though this project's old, everything we say from our subject matter, from the serious shit to the fun shit, it's all relevant. Some of the references are old. There's a Chris Brown, Rihanna. he says something about Krayshawn. I say something about Chris Brown and Rihanna. So some of the quotes are a little dated, but hey, man, if it's dope, it's dope, man. Straight up.
Yeah, and true. And
sometimes people are still kind of talk about those, like, like I know what you're
go down memory lane and shit. What are you gonna say, bro? You're gonna say something about that?
No. I was gonna laugh at the Rihanna one.
The Rihanna one's funny.
I'll
be honest.
Chris Brown.
The thing I love about EQ, and you know, just when I work with certain people, man, like I told you before, they bring something different out of me. I only want to work with people that, you know what I'm saying, there's a natural chemistry and we bring something new out of each other.
You inspire each other, right?
Exactly. And this will definitely inspire my more raw, straight to the point comedic shit that might not be so PC, especially now in this day and age where shit is so sensitive, but we do it for the sake of the art. We don't do it to offend. We do it because that's who we are. we're not afraid to be nerds and hip hop heads at the same time, and have the music be a reflection of that shit. Even though it was 13 years ago, motherfuckers can still vibe with it today, you know?
And was that kind of the original concept of that, to be free, and then even the title, Non-Flaco,
Yeah, I was
man?
gonna
With a name like Non Flaco, how serious you want us to be? And the album's called Diets Don't Work, bro. The album before this was called The Munchies. The album before that, we looked like the Homies characters. So it's like we never took ourselves serious, even though best believe we're conscious, you know, MCs as well. We're also not afraid to be comedic and show different sides that a lot of people ain't afraid to do. You know, we're not afraid to be vulnerable and just be raw with it on some random shit.
But in all honesty, like we built the entire thing off of fun. Like we would just and then the chemistry just came. Like I remember the first track that we got actual recognition with was Anno Domini, and that was before we even released anything, right?
Super well known producer and shit.
Yeah.
You know,
So like, Anno Domini is like one of the, at the time, was one of the most well known producers on the internet, and he does have like a huge following. So I remember I sent him a track like, hey, check out what I did to your beat. And then he put it on his SoundCloud Invasion or whatever.
compilation and shit.
It's
Yeah.
a compilation
Yeah.
with a lot of people on it. So we were just like, hey, like, let's keep on going. And then, like, just started working with, like, Gaja and,
R.I.P.
it's just kept on going because at that time, you know, work wasn't really that important. You know what I mean? It was like, let's make music, you know?
Yeah, man. Let's just chill. Go to the Urban Underground, smoke one. Like it all just came natural, bro. You know what I mean? You feel me?
Yeah.
Those days, they go to the
I
blow.
wasn't even low key old enough to get in.
Right?
I'm
He was
not
the
gonna
double
lie. I was
X's
always
right
talking
here.
about-
I saw you there, though. Hey, I had X's on my hand too, G. Don't even trip. We were in line getting those bomb ass fries and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so she was still there somehow.
EQ, give me some of your beer.
But real talk, the fun aspect, honestly, I think is the most important, bro, because I think you don't really see that now in music, where it's a true reflection of the character and respect that, you know what I'm saying, the artists have for one another. Like, this is my brother for life. If we weren't doing music, we would still be in contact and chopping it up, and you know what I mean? So it's just dope to have someone that's like, hey, bro, music aside, like, we're this family, and let's just have fun on the joint, you know what I'm saying, besides bar out, you know?
So I remember, like, anybody that was recording, like, for this cool minute, like, it was all, I was just gonna, you already know where I was going with
The
this.
Dre of the Underground,
It was
bro.
all done at the Ashtray of LA.
Rest in peace, man.
And you know, that shit's crazy, but it was an eclectic mix of different artists. But it was like, you were I guess it was either the vibes, the fact that you can engineer and have beats, you know what I mean?
The mind behind the madness,
yeah,
bro. You know what I'm saying?
and the input that you gave to these artists, but you were the go-to spot, man, for
Quality spoke for itself.
Well, like it's actually like the one thing that I like to pride myself on is like the understanding of a written song, you know. So there's people that like I still have clients that can't count bars, you know. Like, so I'm over there teaching them how to count bars.
They just start rapping.
Yeah, and I'm
there's
like,
definitely
dude,
a science.
you're like 26 bars already, bro. How many are you gonna do?
Yeah,
really?
what type of format are we going for here?
Right. Now, it's a crazy science to it. But besides the bar count, I mean, like I said, this was a madman with the production, madman with the engineering. There's a reason why people came to EQ, because like it was literally a one-stop shop for whatever you needed on the hip-hop side of things, if you really wanted to get your sound right or even learn how to put a song together. And we definitely both pride ourselves in making some timeless shit, making some timeless art that regardless whatever you're into, pop this shit on, whether if it's Destruct, EQ solo shit, or Non-Flaco, best believe it's good. You're gonna enjoy it, and you know you're gonna hear the effort that went into it. You know what I'm saying?
And the true hip hop essence of it, man.
We spoke about
That's where it came
integrity earlier.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
even though it's called Non-Flaco, we still got some integrity.
Yeah,
in there,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
No,
To put
but-
the good music out for the people, man.
Another thing too is like I remember maybe about 10 years ago or so, like a homie came up to me and was like, yo, I want you to be the center of something. And what he wanted to do was he wanted to connect, like, because when I was thinking about it, and I was like, damn, he's right. Because he's all like, dude, you're cool with, like, you know, Duke from Psycho Realm, like, that's your peoples. But then you're cool with, like, the Blowed, and you're also cool with, like, the people in 626, but you're also cool with people in SD, but you're also cool. And like, he's just like, you're cool with all these people. Like, you're like a networking monster, you know? So like when people would go, they'd be like, "Yo, do you know how to get a hold of Gavlin?" Yeah, of course I know how to get a hold of Gavlin. You know how to get a hold of Destruct. You want a verse? He's gonna charge you, but
or want to get a hold of Blue or Planet Asia,
Planet Asia, or Exile,
nonfiction.
So I make people
connecting the dots.
Yeah, I make people money. You know what I mean? Like, but
it's all genuine. It's all genuine. So what he's trying to say, he's like the head of the Voltron or the head of the Megazord, but he brings motherfuckers together. You know what I'm saying?
In a good way, though, like for the good of hip hop.
Yeah,
like,
man.
What helps you like keep it fresh without like getting like, you know how MCs over the time, like after like, oh, it's been 10 years, I'm bitter now. You know what I mean? Like what happened?
my creative juices.
Yeah.
I watch South Park.
Oh, sick. Okay.
I watch anything that
I
make
watch
me.
American Dad.
Oh, okay.
I like that stupid.
I watch Breaking Bad, so it's a good balance. It's a good balance.
No, it'll be like anything that can get my satire juices flowing.
Yeah.
Like I'll watch it and then I'll come up with my own shit, you know. So like that me, I'm satire based. I love making fun of just random stuff out in the world.
It's all positive. It's all positive.
Like,
but then again, this fool spit some of the most deepest verses you ever heard. Like it's dope to have that balance where we could fuck around, but also be like, oh word, I'm about to wake your ass up right now. Like
whether it's as deep as the ocean is, you know, it all comes from creative juices. So
or as shallow as a kid's pool is.
Yeah.
You got EQ in store for that shit. Straight up.
That's the
we ain't afraid to walk that line. You know.
This is that hip hop talk right here on the B-side, man. Real shit. But this project been a long time in the making, or a long time ready to be dropped. Non-Flaco and the title of one
Diets Don't Work.
Diets Don't
With
Work.
a title like that, what could it possibly be about? You know what I'm saying?
You got the visuals and everything. We're dropping one, right?
This is one we did, man. I don't even know. More than 10 years ago. I didn't even have my beard fully grown yet.
Oh, yeah.
This is produced by Exile. Shout out to Reef the Lost Cause from the Jedi Mind Tricks family, as well as our peoples from France, Tune and Switch, who did the cuts. And we filmed this at the Ashtray before the Ashtray closed down. So
yeah, we had to sell it.
So this is some vintage. This is some nostalgia right here.
Right.
You're gonna check this video out. We'll be right back. Non-Flaco's in the building on the B-side.
Hey.
Yeah.
Fly shit.
West Coast, what up?
You know what it is.
Let's go. Bring death in the cameras, chum. The royal tan and bum. Red dot your fucking forehead like Daniel's son. My kingdom, they banish from since tantrums and pampers. With dirty hands on my face filled with sandwich crumbs. Ain't none been as live as this. They can't handle sun like Irish kids. I bang the fuck out, let you know what time it is. What I give you ain't lyrics, dog, it's a survival kit. The antonym of can't be done. Your whole plan is dumb. KGB ain't who you get your answers from. I'm a genius, stuck in a nigga's pride. Twist the sky to my eyes, aura, crimson tide. Then past the fifth of ride, listen why I spit these intricate knives that leave you mystified. I'm wise, I keep it hood like hot sauce on chicken thighs. How can you contain what remains in a different time? Here's the sign.
I bust a rhyme and I give you some more. Fuck a lock, I'll be known just to kick in the dough. Serving sweet chin music that be cracking your jaw. Cause I'm rewriting history like never before. Mythological, pants in the past, spit the chronicles. Speak the catalog, redefine the diabolical. I wreak havoc on the weak, always held accountable. Showing off the hammer till the 25th hour do. No, this ain't Fashion Blue or Eminem. It's CQ and DXL and Lost Cause. Corrupt in the head, making girls all pause. We carry on the west, rest in peace, Nate Dogg. Now back to the lecture. Now you wanna test us? I got connects that can tailor make a stretcher. Now take a seat, avoid that trouble. Only one of us alive at the end of the scuffle. Here's the
different
sign.
than I'm used to. Swag when the words fit the verse bit. Pedal the mental upon the first hit. Level the settlement of the plains while your girls on the floor attempting to give me brain. Now back to the punchlines. Rest upon enough signs. Only fuck with bitches depending upon the cup size. Chubby cock flexing the muscle until I bust eyes. While you're outside your show trying to guess the bus times. I spit enough lines of perfect timing. With X on the beats, this is dirty science. A bit smarter in the game now, the work defines it. Fuck hopping off the boss, bitches swerve beside him. My boy Reef on the track, man, the goons is here. Better start your Hail Marys to reduce your fears. Grab what you can and whatever you hold dear, cause we're hunting down you faggots in full-blown quiz. Here's the sign.
Shit get crazy when I'm rhyming at my apex.
You know the signature.
California style. From the gunfire. Shit crazy when I'm rhyming at my apex.
You know the signature.
California style. From the gunfire.
All right, we're back, man. B-side show. Myself, Poka One. We're here with Flaco in the building.
Yeah.
Project that's been in the works. It's been ready to drop, and now it's time. And timing's everything, especially in this entertainment thing too, man. So, hey, you guys, what else you got in the work? Your solo project, I wanted to give you props on that. The Dream State joint. Like, I had that bumping in the ride, bro. That has a lot of bangers on there, bro. That shit's hard.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate that.
But you've been mad busy. Let me make sure you're on. Oh, yeah, you're on.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, since Dream State, shout out to the Black Amish family, produced it. Put out Steady Aim with my boy K-Dub, which features freaking copyright. Filmed a video out in Staten Island, Shaolin, with the OG Don Pacino from Killer Army.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Rusty Jux. We filmed the video out in Brooklyn. Shout out to Planet Asia as well. And after that, put out my debut vinyl, The Best You Never Heard, featuring OGs from Sean Price, Blue, Exile, Mocha Only. Got a new video, Medusa, dropping this Friday, so stay tuned for that. Shout out to Mind the Wax for hosting it. And I got a lot in the works, man. Shout out to Bless One, DJ Zoe, Geronimo X. I got a lot. Inner City Soul, my light band. You know, man, I'm a crack addict when it comes to this shit.
Well, you stay working. We've talked about
man.
that before.
You know.
We got to play that joint, though. If the video's dropping Friday, we'll play it on
I'll send it to
Monday's
you.
joint.
Got you.
Yeah,
Got
hell
you.
dog.
But yeah, man.
Medusa, man, what up?
Shout out to Medusa.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, shout out to, last but not least, my studio, Area 52. Been running it for about a decade. So if you need that work, production, recording, executive producer shit, holla at me.
Video shit, too, right?
And my film production company,
Yeah.
The Resident People. So if you, from audios to visuals, we bout that life. And EQ, what you got coming in? Talk about that.
Well, I got the Burn Easy project.
Fire.
Me and Think from my boy from Canada. Who do we got on there? Psycho Les, Copyright, Abstract Rude, Tri-State, Stylistic Jones. Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Right?
And what else? You recently uploaded something, I believe, right?
God Loves Violence with my boy Deucer. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Deuce.
Rest in peace, Deuce.
And something else.
My entire catalog.
Hey, so from the Ashtray to LA.
You said it like nothing. My entire
Right?
Yeah,
So
just-
nonchalant about it and shit.
Just go to Spotify, look up EQ. I'm the only one that really has that name, I guess. So,
Really?
yeah, really. No.
Yeah, and you've been dropping joints for a long time now, and then a lot of people didn't even know, when you would come out with your new videos and all that stuff, that you're also, behind the scenes dropping a lot of other people's products as well. And for those that know, they know, but been a part of a lot of projects, of projects
From
over
Gavelin
the years.
to Planet Asia to
Yeah.
nonfiction. EQ, I say the Dr. Dre to underground for a reason, bro. I
Yeah,
don't say that
yeah.
shit lightly. If you know who the fuck Dr. Dre is, then you understand what I'm saying in the underground sense, because my boy is not one to fuck around with.
Yeah, trust me, there's a lot of stuff I don't even have my name on that's out there that I.
That you did,
That's the
yeah,
game
that
for
you
you, though.
did.
That's
yeah.
the game for you, though.
That's all part of it. But at least it's out there, and eventually they're gonna know
At least
that
the
that was
B-side's here to
EQ.
remind y'all. what
Yeah,
time
we're
it is,
we're
you know
here
what I'm
to
saying?
remind you every once in a while that EQ
12 years, motherfucker.
and motherfuckers were flowing deep in the ashtray of LA, man, for real. So, again, like you said, that spot's not here no more, but so many great tracks and memories that were
in
made
the heart
there.
of underground hip hop, LA,
Yeah.
the Ashtray of LA is going to be around forever.
Yeah,
Without
maybe
a doubt.
documentary one day. I'm
should,
sure.
fool.
Yeah, just make sure you let the person that owns the house now know that you're gonna go film because they might shoot you.
It's just historic. It's just historic now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they're like that.
It's
yeah.
like the Breaking Bad house. They're like, you can't go there anymore.
Yeah,
fool.
serious.
It's
Hey,
not a tourist spot. It's not
seriously-
a tourist spot, dog.
Seriously though, when we sold the house, we fixed it. It looks nice now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got mad. He got mad and threw a pizza on the roof and shit on his first take.
Probably.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe,
Just like Heisenberg
hey,
and
maybe
shit.
they kept the. You never know. The studio might still be intact. Fuck it, we'll roll
never
up
know.
one of these days and get the
It's a landmark, dog.
documentary, man.
Straight up.
What we getting into live, man? We're we got our technical issues. Somewhat
You think I can
handled,
get a
but-
chair real quick, Roman?
Oh yeah. We
We
got
gon-
you.
We're going to rock some shit off the new album. Diets Don't Work. Available everywhere. We're going to do a little medley from The Essence to the Planet Asia feature banger Lethal, which is also featured on the vinyl, man. So we just going to get into some raw shit. That's it.
Manlo knows what's up, man. He be moving shit all week, man. Good looking out, Manlo, part of the squad right there. Flaco all the way live on the B-side show. Let's get it.
Would you mind getting the first song for us if possible? Thank you so much. B-side was good, man. 12 years. Salute to the next 12. It's on video, right? Salute to the next 12, you know? The same amount of time they've been here, that's how long it took us to make this album, dog. That's some funny shit, ain't it? Merk, let's do it, man. Shout out to Merk on the ones and twos.
Teaching these kids about the rapper lifestyle without first giving them a proper understanding of the old. I may not have brought you into this world, but I can take you out of it.
The nerve of this. This school is mad. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Go, check, 1, 2, you black.
What? Yeah. No, pause that, my G. Cut that. Rewind selector. My bad. We want to make sure the mic is on, man. Yo, is EQ's mic on? My bad, Spencer.
Check,
Rewind
check, check.
selector. Hold your horses. We gonna get it right, man. We gonna get it right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Hey, it's all live, baby. It's how we do it.
So, yes,
Rewind selector, Merk.
gotta do one of my most embarrassing verses again, so let's go.
Teaching these kids about the rapper lifestyle without first giving them a proper understanding of the old. I may not have brought you into this world, but I can take you out of it.
The nerve of this kid.
The nerve.
This school is mad. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Go, check, 1, 2, you black.
Tell your mom to call me.
Oh, you what?
Call me by my name when I stick it in her butt. Man, I used to give a fuck. Senseless for the kids. Pressured by the vids, so they left it to the bids, but they blew it. Stirring up conflict at that. To the point where you can't hit that bomb shit that's back. In the pipe, get it right. All the fiends come and get it. Cause we cooking up crack and it's hitting. Y'all bitches don't know about the culture and exposure to the seed. To the vultures overseas. Other posers that believe that they gully. Get a hardcore motherfucker. Your jeans don't fit that market, motherfucker. So I don't know why y'all talking, motherfucker. So step off before you get lost up in the gutter. Other kids nowadays think they hold it close. Wearing jeans so high, it's like they go for the throat. One snapbacks, relax that.
That's that shit.
But most of y'all so stupid, you don't know how it fits. Come on.
If you can't sense it, it's fucking with the deadly years. Now it really Drakk game is way too sensitive. But we gotta hold back with the sentences. So we gotta bring it back with the essence.
We started in the alley, now we get it.
Yeah, now Flaco is hey yo, now Flaco ain't nothing to fuck with. The money ain't young, but the music be so rich. Nuts stay hung, skinny jeans can't hold this, and there ain't a snapback that can fuck with a dope bitch. CQ and D, Los Angeles most hated. You can sell your soul, but our skill is so sacred. Turn on the radio, rap turn to house stations. Same 5 songs every hour, no changing. Originality is limited, it's more like never visiting. The industry made it a foreign dealership. You gotta wonder who be risking it, who doing something different. Too bad this generation won't be feeling it. I guess we mark old school forever. So and whatever. You can't force me to sound dumb, I'm too clever. Now blog about that so my culture can do better.
Do better.
You can't sense it is fucking with the deadly years. Nowadays rap game is way too sensitive. Why we gotta hold back with the sentences? So we gotta bring it back where the essence is. Yeah. Now Flaco diets don't work. New album available everywhere. Don't sleep on that classic shit, man. EQ, D, BSide. And you know we ain't done, man. Let's hit him with that Planet Asia banger. Dale. And usually when we do this shit live, man, we tell motherfuckers to get them hands up like this. And when this shit drop, you know what to do, man. Ready? Now just bounce. Come on, bounce. Come on, bounce. Come on, what? Everybody just bounce. Come on, bounce. Come on, bounce. EQ. Tell them
we jump off stages like a rock star, delivering those hot bars, making crowds jump, starting march pits so on guard. Motherfucker, I wish you would test my sentences. I'll leave you buried underneath the curtain stepping in.
It's the 9 to the FLACO.
Only fuck the groupies with no gag when they deep throw. The non-breed of MC disappearing in the weed smoke. Coming us correct, and don't forget the proper casinos. The ashtray music, the back pay music. Keep you on the ropes, yeah, that cash play movement. That I rub a dope is a spatter your atonement. For hollow points and leave you all scattered on your doorstep. From a soldier full equipped to spit at your brigade with an AK hand grenade and a 12 gauge. Prepare a card and see if that'll save you. Even he knows not to fuck with now I'm fucking planet Asia. I gotta hold your ass to women. And you ain't fucking with the cats, Debbie.
What? CQ
And Destruct,
and we. It's 9 Flaco King of Dales, truth be told, I spit crack for yo reloads. Smack rappers like the hand of the Nat King Cole.
So when I'm talking bitches,
better play your role. Wanna remind the crack a baddie you don't like Sammy Sos. You got a problem, I'll be the one that kill the drama. Hand to your mama, then I'll bury up in Rwanda. These motherfuckers wanna start, but they ain't saying nada. I'll have the gold chain military surround your casa. And we ain't no namers, we the gun namers. Desert Eagle Agent D, you need the double gauges. Quick to die, you know you'll be the first to catch a faceless. Redecoration crew, we turn gorillas into Asian. So face it, you either bleeding in or bleeding out. Slay your chick, hide the evidence, skeet in the mouth. Grab the shit, now Flaco gotta break it down. And with the planet on the side, it's Armageddon now. Dramatic endings.
Yeah, click your keyboards. Not.
That's right.
Fire, son. EQ Destruct, man. Thank you. Non-Flaco, Diets Don't Work. Album available everywhere. Cop that shit, man.
Make sure you guys go peep that, man. It's been in the works for a long time, but these two dudes been mad busy the whole time while this was being made, making projects and all that for you guys, man. Let them know where they could get at you guys and all that stuff, man.
You can get everything on my end at destructmusic.com, IG Destruct Music. Whether if you need to book the studio time or the film production feature, check out the catalog as well as the new Non-Flaco album. Just go to destructmusic.com or look up Non-Flaco, Diets Don't Work, anywhere. We the only ones with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
There it is.
As far as me, Ashtray of LA, all one word. And then that's on Twitter, all that.
I like the chuckle shit. After. You should add that. That should be like your beat tag.
Yeah.
The beat,
you beats.
We'll put a soundbite for all the DJs too. They can play that.
Nah, you know like how they do what's a machine gun sound like?
The EQ machine gun live. Hey, man, thank you guys for coming through, though, and letting the people know what's up, man.
Appreciate y'all like always, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Congrats
Thank
to the 12-year anniversary.
Thank you. It's
if
coming
you
up,
need us
man.
to come through, we'll definitely be there.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
salute to the next 12, though.
Yes, man. Thank you for that. And keep doing what you guys are doing, man, because the music needs, the people need that music out there, for real. Yes, for sure. Hey, B-side show, man. We'll be right back after this. We got the next artist coming through. Let's go.
We out here, man. It's all on. It's all on. It's all on. Yo, listen, love. You know my blood runs cold when I step outside. Ain't talking about the weather or what's up in the sky. Times change more than ever now, infinite lies. Aiming straight to your mind, so no room for surprise. They got barcodes on sale, no budget interfering. No disguising any size, even if you stuck on clearance. Everything must go, say it loud so you can hear it. The stock remains high when they value what you're fearing. They only invest in what you simply digest. Remember they run in the pharmacies and own in the press. If you make it in the game, hard to not be depressed. They holding your tenant for hostage by the O's on the check. It goes around 360, I guess. What they be saying, life working similar ways with no delaying. The clock's still ticking till that tombstone engraved. And the question is, you on the rise or getting caved in?
It's funny how money changes situations. Get your mind right, your mind right. It's funny how money changes situations. situation.
You know my blood runs cold when I step outside. I ain't talking about the weather or what's up in the sky. Times change more than ever now, infinite lies aiming straight to your mind, so no room for surprise. I mean, we living in a time with some impatient eyes. People watching spoilers more than when the movie arrives. Same thing when people first hearing when somebody dies. It's all for the look without checking the facts will suffice. I mean, they rather record than call the ambulance right. That's why I couldn't watch the Amy documentary twice. Greedy motherfuckers milking everything in their sight, and they know the profit only doubles in the afterlife. It all be controlled on the never-ending cycle, and based off the impact you making, they would like to sell it for cheap. Nah, sell it to shape. Package it for any demo, pick the logo on the right file. That's why I'm sticking to this independent mission. Configuring the weapon when you pump it in your system. Staying genuine is a must, no contradiction. You might learn something, but you're too gassed to listen. Damn.
It's funny how money changes situation.
Get your mind right, your mind right.
It's funny how money changes situation.
You know my blood runs cold when I step outside. I ain't talking about the weather or what's up in the sky. Times change more than ever now, infinite lies aiming straight to your mind, so no room for surprise.
I'm Mike Nine. Ooh, all them mixing smelly jism high definition.
And you are tuned in to the bsideshow.net every Monday.
Type in BSideshow.net. Woo. bsideshow.net.
Yo, Afro, all flows reach out. AFRO, we was up here in B-Side Show. That's what we doing, is kicking it. Was just here for the 300th episode. Did the thing, you know, just kicking with some good folk. You know what I mean? So just tune in every single Monday. It's about right. Blah, Fro.
It's your boy Baldash the Beast, Effort Music. Shout out to my people out here at the B-Side Show. Tune in every Monday, 9 p.m. They got what you want. Effort.
Shout out Rabbit, shout out the B-Side Show, Effort Music.
What's up? This the General, East Side Up, LBC. Y'all know how I go down on the West Coast. Yeah, on the B-Side Show, motherfucker, gangster shit.
Y luego en la casa. Tú sabes cómo lo hacemos, compadre. Los invito todos para vernos en bsideshow.net. Lo mejor en hip hop.
We up here at bsideshow.net, y'all. That's what it is. Quebec.
Boys from the B-Side Show, check them out.
B-Side Show on the bsideshow.net.
What's up, man? It's the OG Kid Frost. I got my homeboy Machete, Danny Trejo in the house, and that's how we glide. And we're chilling right here, doing it all the way live on the B-side with my homeboy Rabito. That's how we do it right here. Rap it, and you gotta have it all the way live like this, man. Jump in your ride and do it right here on the B-side, baby. Yeah.
B-sides, what's happening?
Downtown Records, baby.
We're back in here, man. B-Side Show. Myself, Poka in the building. We got our next artist in the building as well. Also a familiar face. He's been coming around, and it's cool. Thank you for also supporting our platform as well, my brother, with your artistry. Go ahead and introduce yourself, fam.
What's up, guys? My name is Marlon D. Shout out to B-Side. Thanks for having me.
Marlon D. And I made the joke, the reference earlier, but he drives a cool minute to get over here, and we appreciate that, man. Let him know where you rep, man.
Well, I grew up in Oxnard. I always rep Oxnard, California, but for the past 12 years, I've been living in San Diego. So
SD, man.
Yeah.
And what's the scene like, man, over there? We ask you this from time to time, but how has it been lately, man? Because everybody's getting back to business now.
There's a lot of talent in San Diego, from MCs to production, and just different events going on in the city right now, and there's a lot of talent out there, seriously. So
yeah, in every area, but it's cool that we're finally getting back to business again, because, you know, with all the shutdowns and all the stuff that was going on, people are finally wanting to go to shows again, and like, so that's good for the talent.
Yes, everybody's outside right now.
and you, speaking of, you know, representing the talent, you're also somebody that helps like provide a platform for talent.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I also
So
have a podcast.
speak on that. Yeah.
Yeah. Since the pandemic, since October 2020, I started a podcast called AMD Podcast, and it's not just for indie artists. I also really make a platform for my fellow mental health workers, social workers, because I work with kids with autism. So, just I interview everybody that I think that needs to be worth interviewed, like that I think their story needs to be told. And
The story needs to be told, and let their words be heard, like
Yes.
so people know what they're dealing with.
Everybody got a story to tell, man.
Exactly.
Especially my fellow indie artists. That's why I know how it is,
And is that kind of what your podcast caters towards, that towards the mental health aspect as well as the independent artists?
It really started out as like hip hop commentary, where I wanted to interview my fellow artists that I've met on the road since 2005.
Yeah, you've been working, man.
Yeah, and but me being in the social work field and mental health field, I also know a lot of people, especially healers, and I just think mental health is a need in America right now that needs to be treated and be spoken about. You know what I'm saying? So. Yes. Yes. There's a lot of things.
Yeah.
The American.
We're bringing awareness to stuff, but then it's like, why not in the hip hop field in general? Are we good, Shaye? Okay. I think we're into deep conversation, and of course, it would cut out at that moment. Anyways, but speaking on that, like even on my podcast as well, we talked to one of the homies who's in the mental health field as well, and the same thing. I thought it was important, especially during these times where there's a lockdown and they got everybody in the fear factor mode. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, whether whatever's true is true, whatever's not, but they got everybody feeling like we don't know what to do next, and I feel like that's important that you said that. The mental health part of it is important, bro, because we all got to stay not only physically fit but mentally fit.
Exactly.
To deal with whatever does come our way. You know what I'm saying? So real shit, man.
Mental health, I think, is the biggest form of self-care, honestly. You have.
Yes. And we do need to speak about it more, and we're losing people more and more because of like you mentioned, depression and different things like that. So
yeah, man,
that's a real topic right there. The new project, bro. How long's this been in the works, man? You've been working. I know you're always busy, but how long has this project been in the works?
To be honest, I was thinking about this. I started the day after DMX died.
Wow.
So the day after DMX died, that's probably my first recording session for this album, and I finished 21 songs. And a lot of people tell me 21's too much, but I don't care.
That's an album.
I just feel like
I don't care. That's right.
I just feel like I have a lot to say. I'm gonna say it. And I don't know. I'm not gonna limit.
And if I'm not mistaken, it's called Orphan, right?
It's called The Orphan.
Yes,
Yes,
I did see that, and I seen the cover, and I was like, "Whoa, this is deep." So, what was
thank
the
you.
inspiration behind that, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't know. I probably feel like an orphan sometimes, because sometimes as we get older in life, no one really guides us through this, and sometimes it can feel like you got nobody to turn to, And I think the pandemic taught me a lot. When there's nobody to turn to but yourself, I think you get stronger. But I addressed everything that I can. As a 38-year-old in hip hop, I'm kind of surprised I'm still doing this. I'm almost in my 40s, so this is probably the first album where I felt like, I am getting old, and I can't deny it. I have to embrace it. And I know I'm getting old because when I do shows, I think 95% of the time I'm probably the oldest one there. And I see these rappers coming up in their early 20s, and I feel kind of jealous that they're not jaded yet. So it's cute. You know what I'm saying? So they're not in their 30s yet, so they'll find out soon.
Oh yeah. Oh no, it's all the learning. But you know what? That's the thing is it's not only to the artist. Sometimes it's therapy, but some of the stuff that the artists create, no matter what age, is therapy to the listeners.
I hope so.
It all works hand in hand, bro. Like, you know.
Yeah. I just try to be honest.
And on the album, I'm sure there's a lot of honesty on there in 21 track.
I hope so. And the first 2 singles is called This or That and Gray Skies. And the production for the albums from like all the homies from Oxnard, San Diego, some in LA, some from the Bay Area, Seattle, Philippines. Like, it was a collective effort to get it done. So yeah, we're shooting the video the beginning of November. So for This or That. And then yeah.
So new visuals coming soon.
Yes.
Marlon
yes.
D.
It's kind of like nerve-wracking to put something out again, you know.
Well, how long has it been since the last project?
Well, the last album came out in 2021. I called it 13th and Broadway, produced by Joey Dixon. But I dropped a mixtape on top of the year in January. So it's been really 8-9 months since I dropped music. But this will be on all streaming platforms in about 2 weeks. But it'll be on my Bandcamp this Sunday. So for all those tuning in, mcmarlond.bandcamp.com. All my mixtapes and albums since 2005 to now are on there.
Been working
So
2005 till now.
This is my 12th album, so
that's work.
Just trying to make it count. You know what I'm saying?
And everything is we talk about this with artists all the time, but the growth process.
Yeah.
And then as an artist, though, you're allowing other people to see your growth, whether it be, you know, awkward or not. At certain times,
Yeah.
artists put themselves out there,
Yeah.
and not, you know, it's
You have
not
to,
just
like, be able to make yourself, or like be vulnerable, like.
there it is, yeah, vulnerable to, you know, whatever comes. But that's what people look for when they're looking to an artist, is like they want to see, I feel like that too, or I feel this situation like you do, you know.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the album probably focus on my mental health, and I just hope it can connect with others.
That's fucking real. Artists have said that before though too, and it's like it's therapy to them to get into the studio, but then it's therapy for the listeners to hear that, you know, other people feel like me.
For sure. And you know, as an artist, I gotta keep going to shows. Sometimes just as a fan, as a spectator, to keep myself inspired. You know, like sometimes we get in our heads and we're so self-critical that we just gotta hear other music from others just to get inspired. You know,
just to feel the vibe again, and
yes,
don't get too. You know, sometimes we over-critique. I feel what you're saying. I was just talking about this the other day, but sometimes even when I'm just trying to enjoy a show, I'm over-analyzing everything, and I don't let myself just enjoy, you know?
I'm definitely on my engineer's ass and my graphic designer's ass to get this done. And I'm an asshole. I'm OCD. Especially when an album's about to come out. Probably the OCD comes out and I'm super anxious, and it's probably not gonna stop till it drops, you know. But it's only because I care about it so much, you know what I'm saying?
But
what
see,
up to EJ? My
that's that being said,
no, he's
hey,
sick
no
of me.
pressure,
He's probably
no
sick of-
pressure, dog.
He's
Just
probably sick of my face.
Just
sick
get
of
it
seeing
done.
me.
No pressure, but get it done.
He's probably sick of my voice, you know.
Hey, but you know what, artists, exactly what you said. I know all artists can relate to that, man. It's time to get it done, and this is what I feel needs to be done. This is how I want to present it. So let's go.
Yes.
We're gonna play a video real fast. We'll be right back. Marlon D. We got a couple more questions, but he's gonna rock a couple joints for us too to end the show,
No
man.
doubt.
That's
Shout out
right.
to everybody commenting in the live too. I'll get you guys' name in a raffle wheel, and we'll do that.
Oh yeah, someone's getting some jewelry.
Yes,
their
2
way.
winners.
What's the name again?
Traditional ribbons.
There it is, right there. Poka in the house, man. Marlon D. We'll be right back.
What's up, Louis?
How Hi, Mr. Marlon. I need help with my math.
Oh, you're doing multiple digit addition.
Yeah.
Alright, so remember with math, okay, you gotta make sure everything's organized, okay? From the first step to the final step, or else everything will be wrong. Alright, let's start with this. First things first. What's 8 plus 7?
8 plus 7, 15.
Good. Where do I put the 5?
There.
Where do I put the 1?
There.
Good job. Alright, 7 plus 1 is? I got 7 apples, so give me 1 more.
7 plus 1, 8.
Good. Plus we add 5 more to that. 8, 9,
10,
10, 11, 12, 13. Good. Where do I put the 3?
There.
Good job. Here you go.
Why do I need math?
You need math to count your money, and you're gonna need that to get a job.
But I don't need math for my job.
Well, what do you want to be?
I want to make video games.
Ah, awesome.
How about you, Mr. Marlon? Did you always want to be a tutor?
Nah,
Did you have any dreams?
couple. You want to see?
Yeah.
I was born.
I was born August 6, 84. Never knew what God had in store. Never really knew what he was rapping before. Rhymes galore, all the metaphors I got to explore. Plus you know I'm the offspring of Mario, only son of Catherine. Thoughts keep scattering, open mind gatherings, balancing time, but life keeps damaging the soul. But I rise above it all, like what's happening. Unraveling, do some time traveling, back to the time and the place like I'm back again. I can't wait for the shows to be packed again, backing them down with the acronym. They move crazy, but I am the antonym. Far strong sales in the hood, I'm platinum. All I know is change has got to come. I just follow all the beats of my drum. Yo, hash me the hook back.
By the river, in a little tent, and just like that old yeah, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming. Oh, but I believe change has got to come.
All I know is that change has got to come. All I know is that change has got to come. All I know is that change has got to come. From the time the sun is up to the sundown, I'm coming up like when Biggie was in Uptown. I should've tried to shop a deal up and duck down with a beady eye buckshot. What now? When they see me, it's a mixture of the hate and love. For the fan best to leave, I'm about to take a slug. I'm ready for change, whatever stays and whatever remains. Fighting back for whatever things I gotta reclaim. When around the right storm, I got a different frame. 2020 still rocking, it's a different game. Eye to the eye, city south side. You can always hear the sirens from the outside. Come back as the year, blow them out wide. When I hop inside the ride, yeah, I got vibes. My whole catalog is ill, yeah, I got beats. I remember copping gear at the swap meet, but change about to come.
By the river, in a little tent, and just like that old yeah, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming. Oh, but I believe change has got to come.
All I know is that change has got to come. All I know is that change has got to come. All I know is that change has got to come. I think I'm ready for the memoirs, trying to figure out the reason I was sound for. No matter what, I can never stray too far away. Still average about 30 bars a day. Still doing calisthenics, trying to get the muscle memory back. I'm aware of where the love and where the enemy's at. Just trying to bring the real and the energy back. You can't fake something ill if the chemistry's whack. Yo, more real and more ill, I had no Skrilla. Us a youngin' in the game, no album fillers. We just needed disclosure in this risky business. When they didn't love me back, I had to keep a distance. Everything will be addressed in the envelope. I ain't trying to put the sash into Periscope. I just go with the rhythm of the drum. All I know is that change has got to come. Let's go. been running. I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming. Oh, but I believe change has got to come. All I know is that change got to come. All I know is that change got to come. All I know is that change got to come.
And we're back. Marlon D in the place to be.
Yes. Yeah.
Hey, man, and that's the B-Side Show every single Monday night. We're here. I wanted to ask you first, dope hat.
Thank you.
Yeah, your hat, dog, because I'm all out, bro. Like, Lakers is my favorite team ever. Yeah. I don't give a shit. It went, yes, win or lose. Exactly. So, yeah, we're gonna win no matter what. But in my opinion, so I think we're ready for tomorrow. They start the season.
Let's
you
go.
ready for this, Marlon?
Yes, we are.
Okay. What do you think
Yes,
is
I
the
am.
best addition this year?
Shit.
In your opinion, either player or even the coach was a pretty good addition. I think he's already he got Russell Westbrook to come off the bench.
Wow.
And he's getting AD to agree to be center. So I think he's putting his will on the team.
I think Lakers got a shot. They just got to rebuild this year, man.
Yeah.
They're getting better.
Yeah, well, I think I think also it's continuity. The team needs to fit together, like, and play as a team.
They don't know each other yet, like that.
Yeah, that's always part of it. So, speaking of that, now you got any collabs with any of the artists out your way? Are you working with anybody right now, or?
You know what? As far as production, I want to give a shout out to DJ Space, rap in Long Beach, or San Pedro. He did production on the album. Clutch from Oxnard, and there's some San Diego producers I've been working with, the Homie, and one of them is called Alejandro Beats, and just new talent that producers I've been meeting at the shows that I'm just blown away sometimes. You know, you never know who you're gonna meet at these shows, bro.
The power of still
You have
networking,
to.
yeah. Like,
You have to, man.
People
It's
don't do
just-
that like they should anymore.
And that's probably the most important thing about doing shows. You gotta just network and get your music out there.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, and then, like you said, you hear an ear for somebody else's talent.
Yeah.
Why not work together?
I love hearing new beats. I'm always looking for beats.
Okay.
And I'm just grateful that people still want to work with
Producers,
me.
you hear that? Hit up Marlon
For
D,
sure.
man. Get to work. So the new project, one more time, the title, because we're gonna get into some live tracks.
Yes, yo, The Orphan coming real soon on mcmarlond.bandcamp.com this Sunday, and it'll be in all streaming platforms in 2 weeks. And yeah, follow me on Instagram at MDLens. If you click on the link tree, it'll have the link for my podcast and my whole catalog on Spotify and Apple Music and all that stuff. Yes.
That's right, man. Doing it like he should. I think we got queued up. We're gonna play a couple joints, right?
Ready? Let's do it.
What are we playing? So this is some of the new stuff,
It's
right?
a medley of like the last 2 albums plus a new album, The Orphan. Yeah, it's just a medley.
Okay, we're gonna end the show like this, man. B-Side Show.
Yeah.
Marlon D in the place to be. Let's go. DJ Merk.
Yes. B-Side Show, make some noise. Hands up, and yo, now everybody say hip hop. Say hip hop. Say real hip hop is over here. Check it out, yo. Yo, party people, I'm a ladies and gents. I got a van, gotta represent. Heavily spent time in the lab. Double checking the presenting the rent. This is the landlord, guess I'm getting heavily bent. I'm rhyming over boom bap drums and piano melodies. Please forgive me from the old school tendencies. Old fools 10 to 3. I was working 10 to 4. Rhyme plenty more raw, like a reservoir. Y'all know the repertoire. Never been to Ecuador. Slap on the sappy floor. Every time I record tour, I was so insecure. Spoke to my therapist. I shut the underground down like a terrorist. I'm from the ghetto, so you know I never had shit. You from the hood, you was hoping we would get mad rich. I hear the rumors that they say up in Rumorville. I was super ill, like a blue Coupe de Ville. True artist shoot to kill. Tell me what's the target. I got the illest shit to infiltrate the market. Latest one to start shit. Those that spark it. The boss never awkward. Came straight from Oxnard. with the B-boy stance. Sound so fresh to B-girls want to dance. Peace and love to Africa, the by the Zulu nation. Old school, new school, the whole generation. Grandmaster Flash, Run DMC, Cold Crush, Sugar Hill Gang, and BDP. Way before MTV and BET. Have videos for BIG and PAC. Juice Crew, Answer Sham, Biz Marquee. Against Scholar Rock, KRS, ONE. Yeah, he's the greatest, besides Daddy Kane. Cool G, rap, rock him, and Dana Dane. Golden era of hip-hop began to explain how much you love the culture, running through the veins. DJs on the turns, MCs on the mic. Wish I could go back to what hip-hop is like. It was all original. Hands up, y'all. bsideshow.net. If you're rocking with us tonight, press 1. Hands up. He said, turn the noise down. Turn the noise up. Yeah. I still got the best flows, axe flows, rack these shows. Cross the T's, dot the I's, X and O's, when that this flows. Check this, the master's gross. What's in my dap list? Guest list, rapping stone cold. These flows hit the boat, touch folks and shake hands. Got the drip on lock, like a break dance. Rhyme on these break beats, had in this K plan. Used to hit the road and just pack it up in this gray van. Now I'm about to shake up the world like a spray can. One rush the stage like a motherfucking craze fan. 2 turntables in the mic, where it started at. Back where he started cap, cardiac, heart attack. Yo, Shaye, can we turn the mic up just a little bit? Just turn it up. Hands up, y'all. bsideshow.net. If you're feeling good to be alive. Peace signs in the air. You can take it back to the park jams. I can still remember when you broke my heart down. It's a tale of a small town with the early story. Kill a guy slack, kill this for me. Any category like Jeopardy, you gotta let the wheel spin. Yo, gotta cherish your real friends. You're on the team, you was lying. You can say you don't. You can say that you will, you can say you won't. True that, on average I just stay afloat. I put wasted out, no yeah, I made this earth. Man, I gotta get this money till the casket drops. Man, it used to be the laughing stock. When the laughing stops, the album reached random spots. Random nights, I had to walk random blocks. Back in 9 to 5, I had to hear random shots. Right outside mom's window, random plots. Man, I had to find a way out. The foundation, the blueprint, the layout. Yo, a young OG stuck a halfway between all the youngest and the older has never intervened. It's divine intervention, honorable mention. Ox City microphone henchman. I was just a benchman. Team player, play my role. Dear God, please save my soul. Party people, make some noise. First off, rest in peace to the king, peace and Lord finesse. MD, keep it raw and fresh. I wanna be where you are, where your bees at. Every now and then I can use the feedback. And we about to take flight, push the seats back. I got the hustle in the floor, yo, it needs that. With the right queen, I can be the right king. I got the left side, shaking out the right wing. We can shine like we was rocking the right bling. You can forget about the past one night flings. I can't front like it was a one night thing. And I ain't trying to get divorced, it looks frightening. If it's gonna be you, then it's gotta be right. If I ever walk away, you gotta put up a fight. Some say that I was simping, sacking on the pimping. I'll be damned if I ever end up like clipping. So you gotta check me if I'm tripping. This time it's different. I can't sprint if you're going for the distance. No town Sunday, relax and vibe. MD and the Jackson 5. Party people, where you at? Hip hop heads. B-side show, if you with me tonight, side to side. Everybody say do that shit, do that shit, do it. Everybody say do that shit, do it. Break a boy down for the soundboard, what we get down for. Every now and then, you know I'm going for the crown more. When it comes to bars, I just brainstorm downpour. Holding down the fort with support, with some outpour. Shutting down the inside, still rocking outdoors. When the game graduated and the product is dilated and gangs are. I keep the influence alive when I slang bars. You can't hang when the beats bang. Kids try to act hard. I've been rocking mics since rocking people's backyard. Looking down bronze, giving props to the birthplace. Searching for a new sound like third base. So what's the worst case? Listen up, class back in session. Melissa Kid, writing rhymes in detention. MD's rap. Class back in session.
session.
From the front to the back, all my people's where you at? Let's go, y'all.
Class back in session.
From the front to the back, all my people's where you at? Let's go, y'all.
Class back in session.
From the side to the side, everybody feel the vibe. Let's rock, y'all.
Class back in session.
From the front, side, back. This song, the first single off the Orphan, called This You That. B-boy stance, alright? We gotta get no B-boy stance. A little bit of this and a little bit of that, let them know it's real. Show love to me, I'ma give it right back, let them know the deal. A little bit of this and a little bit of that, let them know it's real. Hands up, y'all.
It's all we need, I'ma give it right back still.
What more can you ask for? Welcome to the game of life, this is the crash course. I give you all that I am, but it ain't enough. I think that I'm exaggerating when they say it's tough. I'm every only Christmas, I'm every Thanksgiving. The honest man without the family that I live in. How the fuck you gonna tell me when you're better Christian? When they see you doing coke, I ain't trying to listen. I got some bitterness inside, like I live in prison. The world is changing, but they'll never beat me to submission. I know it ain't much, I got better plans. I reported back, honest like a rabid man. I'm just waiting for the time, but the ad is out. I'm focused on me, I don't know what they're rapping about. I'm still feeling young, still got a lot to give. When we kick it down, it's hard to say positive. A little bit of this and a little bit of that, let them know it's real. You show love to me, I'ma give it right back, let them know the deal. A little bit of this and a little bit of that, let them know it's real. It's all you need, it's all you need, I'ma give it right back still. If you're partying with us on a Monday night, press 1. Press 1 on the live chat. Check it out, y'all. You now rockin' with the best that came out in 06. Rap acts, take a trip inside my mind. It's so grotesque. It's the bar so sick, you better go stretch like we about to run laps. Everybody gotta pass, gotta unpack. I was driving a Corolla with the hubcaps. No system, no AC, fuck that. If you can feel it in your gut, better trust that. Homie said you got rhymes, better bust that. MDZ's back, here's a note to all the MCs. If you thought I forgot my steez, the illest Pat Peevis. Once I say I can't leave, got my nightmares creeping up, I can't breathe. 13 the bar where as we proceed. MD B-side show for the leader goes.
I just got paid,
and it's Friday night. Hands up.
And I'm sitting at home.
And I'm sitting at home.
And I'm feeling
everybody
right.
in the house, come on, forget.
I just got paid.
I just got paid.
And it's Friday night.
And it's Friday night.
And I'm sitting at home.
And I'm sitting at home.
And I'm feeling alright.
And I'm feeling alright. It's just a typical Friday night. I get off around 6, you know the Friday hype. By the time I catch traffic, I'll be home by 7. And I gotta make a quick stop at 7-Eleven. And the fucking hate coming in the stupid cashier keeps acting like it ain't wearing the mask. It's weird. I was ready for the turn up. When you're 36, your energy's burned up. And I think I'm getting old, it's like I could fall asleep by 10. Trying to lock me out the game, but he got in. Yo, it's time to get fresh, get ready for the function. Oh yes, the band was coming. 13 the bar, with socks, speakers pumping. Party was popping to the cops, got the dope, and yo, it goes.
I just got paid.
Side to side, y'all.
And it's Friday night.
And it's Friday night.
And I'm sitting at home.
And I'm sitting at home.
And I'm feeling
everybody in the house, come on, it goes.
I just got paid.
I just got paid.
And it's Friday night.
And it's Friday night.
And I'm sitting at home.
And I'm sitting at home.
And I'm feeling alright.
And I'm feeling alright.
That's right.
Next.
Marlon D in the place to
You guys with
be.
me? If y'all still with me, make some noise one time. bsideshow.net. Shouts to Roberto, shouts to Shaye, shouts to the whole crew. And it goes a little something like this. Check it out, y'all. I was born August 6, 84. Never knew what God had in store. Never really knew what he was rapping before. Rhymes galore, all the metaphors I got to explore. But you know, I'm the offspring of Mario, only son of Catherine. Thoughts keep scattering the open mic gatherings, balancing time, but life keeps damaging the soul. What a rise above it all, look what's happening. Unraveling, do some time traveling, back to the time and the place like I'm back again. I can't wait for the shows to be packed again. Backing them down with the acronyms, being move lazy. I am the antonym as far as trunk sales in the hood on platinum. Yo, all I know is a change is about to come. I just follow all the beats on my drum. B-side, where you at? Just bounce with me.
In a little tent.
New album coming soon. Clap to this. Ox City, clap to this. San Diego, clap to this. West Covina, clap to this.
It's been a long time coming.
Just jump, and it goes a little something like this. Hey yo, all I know is a change about to come. All I know is a change about to come. All I know is a change about to come. Two-step, everybody got a two-step, right? You guys ready? Two-step in the place. You guys feeling good? If you're stoned, where you at? How does it feel when the tables turn? Spending money all the time, Mr. Way to burn. I got respect for the utmost. Bring you closer to my life when it's up close. I made people laugh and think they had enough joke. Reminiscing through the industry so cutthroat. I'm just caught up in these different times, different situations, ending up in different rhymes. Yo, how does it feel to be shitted on? It's now it's time for me to back for you, just to get it on. Still sidestepping from the side of the fence. Whether you're wrong or right, still gotta ride with my friend. I dedicate this to Ambrosia, this thing of ours, the Flaco, so Nostra. How does it feel to be alive? The rest of the time I didn't think that I could rhyme again. And I don't even want to fight with you. Don't get me wrong, I'm just trying to speak some life in you. 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 It goes. Last song for tonight, I'm out of here. Yeah! Album, make some noise. Hands up. Hip hop heads, one love. Check it out, yo. The gray skies, the fake guys, the snake eyes. Cops on the loose, and the purpose is to take lives. I get affected on the daily, so I take 5. I give props to J5 and J-Live. I break bread with real heads, the folks who smoke. My dopest flows have open shows. Focus grows, the most part. Life had a close heart. Getting to the destination with the slow start. Voices in my head, the Ox City Mozart. Still taking risks, I'ma go where the ghosts are. Rockin' like a ghost town, nighttime it goes down. Real MC, breaking syllables and pronouns. They don't believe me, but the world's under surveillance. All my homo sapiens, black sheeps, and aliens. Got the cryptocurrency or NFTs. Or this matter was the Coinbase, my expertise. Get this cheese, mad tricks, actress need. Gotta stop applying crashes so my neck can breathe. I ain't stopping till the prophecy's fulfilled. That hypocrisy, shit is getting real. Good morning, America. Good night, Philippines. I don't even know what it really means. To all my real folks, get your hands up. All my working class folks. Hey yo, good morning, America. Good night, Philippines. I don't even know what that really means. To all my real folks, get your hands up. All my working class folks, better stand up.
That's right.
B-side show.
Marlon D. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you for being professional, working through it without the monitor for the mic, man. You rock that shit, man. Real
Hell
talk,
yeah,
man.
That was a medley.
Yeah.
Sure.
That was a real medley. He came here to rock. If you're going to drive all that way, you come here to rock that shit, man. That's real. Hey, let them know where they could get at you one more time, man.
Yo, for all the music, mcmarlond.bandcamp.com, all the albums and mixtapes since 2005. Or follow me on Instagram at MDLens. That's MDLENS. If you guys click on the link tree, all my links for the podcast.
The podcast and everything.
The catalog's
yeah.
on there.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Real talk. Thank you, bro, for doing
Thanks
that.
for having us.
Yes.
Thanks for having me.
Man, DJ Merk on the ones and
Merk.
twos, man. Shout
Thanks for
out
holding me
everybody
down.
in the building.
Thanks for holding me down, Merk.
Oh yeah, he was already feeling like. Hey, when you come back, you know how we're gonna rock it, man. So
thanks, Repito.
Hey, Poka, let them know you're gonna spin the wheel, right?
Yeah, we're gonna spin the wheel. We have 2 winners. We're just gonna do a one and done type thing. So here we go. We got. Let's see, so you could see it. Make sure y'all could see. I don't want to.
Yeah,
cheat
so
you out
you
the
know.
Experience.
I feel like we should have Mons come out here, be like a supermodel, and hold the prize up or something. All right, let's see. Who won?
Where we at? Sneakiness. Hope you tuned in because you just won.
Sneaky.
A pair.
What up, homie?
All right. Let's hide this slice. One more winner, y'all. Here we go.
We're doing
B-side
this shit
show.
live, like you see this.
Hell
thing,
yeah.
If Sneaky wins again, then we.
No, he's out here. Desiree Garcia.
All right, Desiree.
You are the.
Shout out
Cheech.
Cheech.
Yeah, shout out to Cheech.
Shout out Cheech
He was
and
like,
Sonia,
come on, I
man.
need to get this for Sonia.
Cheech, you barely missed it, man. But
Yeah, follow Drive By Cake.
Desiree and Sneaky got them joints,
Yes,
man.
yes. So shout out to you guys. Go ahead and DM me right now, and I'll get you guys, and we'll figure this out. We'll get these to you. Congratulations.
Congrats. Thank you guys for tuning in. On behalf of myself, Poka, my brother Shaye, Whitey, and the whole team, DJ Merk, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
Yes,
Peace.